Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome to this latest episode of Tales from Outer Space, taken from the subreddit HFY. The links to all the stories will be down below, and as always, I hope that you enjoy. And if you do, please consider subscribing. Story number 1. They messed with our little buddies, written by Slightly Aholic. We did finally get our act together, us Thrill. It took quite a while, but before untold centuries of waste, hate, and strife, we did actually pull all together, only for this to happen. The first gate opened about 3 years ago, and they poured out. They was never really into all that fantasy swords and sorcery nonsense. Too bad. Maybe then I would have been better prepared for the horrors that spilled out from the fissures. Twisted abominations, thereby spell-wielding demons marched ceaselessly from gate after gate after gate. No matter how many we killed, that many more would come. I led my people as best I could, I really did, but I cannot send any more people to die. I just can't. There was absolutely no reason for it anymore. We'd lost. There is nothing that I can do but swallow what was left of my pride and prostrate myself before their general and hope that I can somehow salvage something for my people. So here I am, looking at a horrific leering visage of their leader with hordes behind it. I square my soldiers and try to look it in the eye. I may be here to surrender, but I will not give them the satisfaction of watching me break. I already did that in private, as an alpha female should. An alpha, male or female, should never show weakness, not even now. So, it said, "You've finally come crawling." I walked, thank you very much. It laughs. "Walk or crawl," it sneered. "It matters not. You have come to throw yourself at my feet and beg for mercy. I have come to look you in the eye and discuss the terms of surrender." It laughs again. "Terms," it laughed. "Very well. The terms are there are no terms. You will serve us as we see fit. You are toothsome, so you will do well as livestock once we breed the defiance out of you. If you serve us well enough, we may decide to have uses other than food." It smiled, splaying its serrated mandibles. "You may be of some use as slaves, perhaps." It was about as bad as I thought. No surprises here. I have only one card to play. If that is the future you offer, then we will fight you until the very end. You will get neither. "Oh, but you puny little mortal," it laughed. "You have yet to experience the full horror that I can bring. You will break and serve us, and nothing will stop that." My eyes widened as something appeared behind it. It was a strange sight, precariously balancing on just 2 legs of some circus performer, and completely without fur except for one patch on the top of its head. It taps the demon on the shoulder. "Ahem," it says as I stagger back. That ahem was said with more power than anything I had ever heard. It might have actually been quite a butt that hit like an artillery round. The demon spins about and staggers back as well. His posture sags for a moment before it rears right back up in its standard threatening pose. "You are incorrect," the creature says. "What are you, mortal? Have you also come for your death?" the demon shouts, spraying acidic ichor from its mouth. The strange new being seems completely unconcerned. "You just made an incorrect statement, so I came to correct it," the strange new creature says pleasantly. I don't know why, but I feel, reassured. The demon general rears back once its mighty claws and swings it at the creature. It hits with a force to crumple a tank. I know this because we've seen exactly that happen before. This time, however, there is a sickening wet snapping sound as the demon howls in pain. The new creature just smiles the same pleasant, reassuring smile. "You made an incorrect statement. You said that nothing would stop you from breaking the throw. That would be very, very incorrect," the creature says calmly. "Strange, I have been feeling something that most of us have never felt before. Interesting." It took the demon general like there was a bug. The demon looks back with fear. We I've experienced many things and have felt many emotions during the aeons we have lived in the universe. The strange creature continued. Happiness, excitement, joy, sadness, mirth, frustration, and many other wonderful sensations. But you fricking little insect, have given almost all of us a brand new experience. The ancients, the oldest of us, call it, creature then grabs the creature and grows so large that it holds the huge demon general in one hand and then yells with a terrifying force. Rage! Then it squeezes. The demon general starts to scream with a higher and higher pitch until this is just a crunch, and then it falls silent. The giant tossed the demon general over its shoulder like a crumpled tissue and promptly shrinks down to, normal size. It is then that I realize that there is more screaming. I look, and the entire horde is screaming, clutching their heads, rolling on the ground, some taking their own lives. Or except one, the one our intelligence agency identified as the second in command. It's just standing there, staring in shock. The creature turns to it with a smile. You might be wondering what's happening right now, he says pleasantly. Your little friends are now in direct communication with us, trillions of voices in their heads at once. Not screaming in rage. No, they would be fatal, but also quick and merciful, and after our little discussion, we decided that mercy was not going to be shown to you. It chuckles. Do you know what is actually inside a black hole? Do you know what 1 billion years actually feels like? Do you know what it feels like for the moment your soul is torn from your original form and the very first time? Do you know what it's like to look into real affinity? Do your friends do? It laughs, a pleasant laugh. We aren't attacking them. We are just sharing our day-to-day experiences are with them. We are just showing them who we are, nothing more. I would like to do the same with you, but we need one of you intact. You are to send that pipsqueak, impotent Pertraza, who that dares to call itself a god, a message. Tell it that we are coming. Away from the two legs, the creature of the one surviving demon disappears and the gate collapses. The remaining demons continue to scream and flail. Don't worry, the creature says to me. All of the rest of them will be dead within a few hours. They aren't designed to handle what is happening to them. What are you? Is all I can manage to stammer. Oh, us, the creature asks. Just friends of yours, you can call us. Hang on, what should they call us? It stands there in silence for a few minutes. Okay. Consensus has been reached. It laughed sheepishly and rubs its head. Forgive us, we haven't bothered to define ourselves with a name in billions of years. I'd stand there in astonishment. Billions? I stammer like an idiot. Yes, billions. It says with a laugh that sounds like angels singing. It's a long story, but there are two sources of, us. We have all just gotten together and decided that you can call us humans. Everybody was happy with that, and it is what we were first called, so everyone decided just to go with that. Yes, we are humans. I kind of like that. Humans. Well, it was nice to meet you, even if it was under such unpleasant circumstances. You guys keep at it. You're doing great, it says with a smile and a wave. Wait, I call out. We have so many questions. It stops and turns around. For the first time I look into its eyes. That is a mistake. I think I just looked into eternity. And you should. It would be so very sad if you didn't have questions. It laughed. If we do have answers, not all of them, but a few, we won't tell you the answers, though. Why? Because we're dicks, it laughed. No, seriously, it's because we don't want to rob you of the joy, the victory of finding out those answers to yourselves. When you landed on your moon, would it have felt anywhere as fantastic if you did it on the craft that we built and gave you? Those amazing scenes in your space probes have given you, would they be as amazing if you just checked them out in a library? When you worked out the periodic table, would it have been anywhere as nifty if it had been given to you as homework? Those bones that your paleontologists are digging up, would they be anywhere as cool if we would just cloned a creature for one of your petting zoos? The enduring mystery surrounding the ancient temple of Kusk, would you actually want us to just, give you the answer? The creature approached and pets my fur. Sorry, you have no idea how long I've waited to do that, it laughs. We won't give you the answers, not because we're dicks, but because we truly love you guys. and would never steal that sometimes ugly, sometimes beautiful, but always amazing ride that you are on. We will let you win, we will let you fail, we will, tears in our eyes, even let you wipe yourselves out. We decided long ago that we would do that. These, jerks, he said, waving his hand towards thousands of demons screaming in agony, are an exception. They are from the outside the natural order, and are considered it unfair if they wiped you out. We did the same thing with your star back when... Oops, he says, clamping his hand over his mouth. Screw it. Since I already started to say it, he says with a chuckle, the reason that your star has a slightly different composition than most other stars is that we screwed with it a few billion years ago. It was acting stupid, it said with a wink. Now that it's a huge hint concerning some other things, your physicists will have a field day with that one. It pets my fur again. Sorry, everyone else wanted to do it too. It laughs. One day we will contact you again. When you achieve something in particular, we'll consider your training wheels to be off, and we'll be in touch. Until then, take care and good luck to you guys. It then paused and smiled. And don't worry about those demon jerks. They won't be an issue anymore. It says with a terrifying gleam in its eyes. With that, it waves and fades into nothingness. I just stand there in complete shock. What the flying frick just happened? Seriously, what the frick? End of story. And that, my friends, concludes this video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider supporting the author from the link down below. Otherwise, if you wish to support this channel, there are numerous ways to do so, like liking, subscribing, and possibly even becoming a patron. Otherwise, the easiest way would be to share. And until the next video, I hope that you all have a good one, and I'll see you then. Cheers.